The Interceptors, the most high-tech unit Essex Police have ever deployed. Their officers are pursuit-trained and specially selected for the unit. With Mitsubishi Evos, a chopper, and Subaru Imprezas, they're in pole position to deny crooks the use of the roads. This week on Police Interceptors, the air support unit gets on top of armed robbers.
They've got him 3-2 with one. He's detained.
The team pursue van thieves who leg it.
Are there any others, mate? He's there! He's there!
And the team unveil the latest weapon in the fight against crime.
Oh my goodness, a Lamborghini.
It's 3 p.m. and the Langdon unit are on patrol. Russ is behind the wheel of the Mitsubishi Evo 8. And in the passenger seat is Flinny, manning the scanner and the computer. Ian and Russ get a call about a transit van near Loughton refusing to stop for police. They're miles away, but luckily the Evo 8, with a top speed of 152, eats miles for breakfast.
Second exit towards Watermaby,
The transit van is still not stopping. Fast as they are, Russ and Ian can only listen into the pursuit.
Here you are. We are still Golding Hill, speed 40 miles an hour. This is not a high-speed pursuit, and I'm quite satisfied at the moment we should continue. Can you go to the...
Meanwhile, Russ is always alert for any car crime.
Get a your phone.
58.5 permission. We are taking over with a marked vehicle.
Coming in fast from the other direction is a Subaru Impreza. It can push 158 mph, 6 mph faster than the Evo. From the Chigwell unit, Mark Turner is at the wheel, and he's guided in by his partner, Sam Nason. Like the Evo boys, they also want to get there first.
QT84, we're coming down Wood Green now.
Could we have the helicopter, please, and authorisation for Stinger, please?
The call for a chopper is given the thumbs up, and at Boreham, 30 miles away, the air support unit is scrambled.
Romeo, November.
Keeping the boys in the loop till they can get there is another team member, Dennis, in an unmarked car.
We are now approaching the roundabout. Stand by for direction.
With 3 police cars closing in at high speed, the hunt is on, and Sam and Mark are nearly there.
He's just really clipped the roundabout. He now has a puncher where he's clipped the curve, so he will be slowed.
But this time the stinger might not be needed.
There he is.
He has a puncher. He's slowing, decant. No, he's off-road, stand by.
The Evo gets to the scene first, beating the boys in the Scooby by a few seconds.
Which way? That way.
The driver and passenger have dumped the van and headed into a housing estate in Waltham Cross. While Russ and Ian leave their Evo to cover the back of the estate on foot, Sam and Mark drive round to meet Dennis, who's managed to take a prisoner.
Are there any others, mate? He's there!
Abandoning their Scooby, Mark and Sam head off in pursuit.
Got a white top on. Go up there, Mark. Turn left, and he's up there.
Standing.
Take it close. Last sight.
Unlike the runaway driver, they're also looking for evidence.
What's that there?
It's a white top that matches Dennis's description of the driver.
Dennis has got the passenger in this van. The driver's obviously made off. We haven't seen him, but some of the guys here that did said he was carrying a jumper. They just found the jumper over a fence.
The driver has dumped his top to muddy the trail, and it looks like the ploy has worked.
There's an alleyway. I'll go up here, mate.
Oh, I'll go straight there.
When the trail on the ground goes cold, it's useful to get another view. Right on cue, the chopper reports a man running from the area.
They just saw someone running down an alleyway, but they think it's someone winding them up. Sort of playing catch-up with this fella. They're spoken to some members of the public that seem to think he was last seen in this area only a couple of minutes ago.
It's a red herring. Locals have been playing up in front of the chopper.
It's a kid messing around.
The van drivers pulled a vanishing trick. But just when they think it's game over, the officers get a tip-off. The driver's been seen doing the back garden steeplechase.
There's a possibility he's just been chased out of a garden in one of these houses here. Member of public just phoned up. They're saying he's been chased out. Who's up there? Might possibly be someone in your back garden. Can I come through? Thank you. Is there anyone meant to be out here? I believe. In 9-9, there's a guy in front of us. Is this guy actually hiding away?
But even with the chopper in the air and 10 officers on the ground, the driver's done a buck. The officers might have got a jacket, but is it enough to get their man?
We can do sort of forensic analysis on this if needs be. Chances are you have hair, all that kind of stuff on it. If they want to search through it, they can do. So we'll take it, get it sealed up to try and verify who the driver was.
Coming up in part 2, the search for the driver of the stolen van continues.
Hello there, mate. What's your name?
And the fleet manager goes shopping for a new supercar. Coming up on Police Interceptors, the stolen transit van gives up some fresh clues, and the air support unit cracks car crime from above.
Decab, decab.
The Langdon Interceptors have pursued a stolen transit to Waltham Cross when its driver refused to stop. The van burst a tyre and the lad scarpered into a housing estate. They've caught the passenger, but the driver is still at large.
He's there! He's there!
Despite a chopper in the air and a dozen officers on the ground, it looks like the driver's given the police the slip. But the lad in custody has revealed a clue.
The passenger has given a name for the driver.
With a name to go on, the Interceptors are back in business. There's only one problem.
Don't know where we left our car, do you?
Meanwhile, Sam and Mark have searched the van, and it looks like the numbskulls have left behind a rather large clue.
Done a bit of digging about in the vehicle and we found some paperwork which relates to an address about a mile away from where the vehicle finished up. So we're just going to make our way to that address and see if the driver's at that address.
Luckily, Russ grew up round here, so he knows the way.
I was born two roads up.
Oh, this is like revisiting you. It's like one of those TV programmes, isn't it? Where you go back to all your old haunts.
I used to go to a Sunday school there. Moved out when I was 7.
I think there's 2 different houses, isn't there?
Got to be funny.
This one here, isn't it?
Sometimes a suspect's stupidity can make the Interceptors' job much easier.
Chat with you. Hello there, mate. What's your name? Can we just pop in for a quick chat?
This criminal mastermind has decided to go home to his mum.
All right, mate. What we're doing, arrest you on suspicion of dangerous driving this afternoon in Waltham Cross.
Yeah.
All right, have you got anything in your pockets?
No.
How old are you? Let me just take your arm. Just, I don't want to put handcuffs on you and all that stuff, but...
With brains like his, looks like he won't be making much of a career in crime.
Hey?
Back at Harlow Nick, the young man is processed and interviewed.
He's saying it's his van that's involved in whatever's happened today, but he's giving the impression that he doesn't know what it's about. However, When you look at him, he fits certainly the description that's been given by various witnesses, and he's covered on all his forearms in scratches, which would suggest that he's been running through bushes probably today, which is what happened. Certainly the driver had made off through some bushes where we found his jacket.
After a hair-raising pursuit followed by a 2-hour chase on foot, the Langdon Interceptors have finally got their man. Despite pleading ignorance, the lad is charged with theft of the van, dangerous driving and failing to stop. The passenger was released without charge. John Gorton, head of transport for the Essex Police, is on his way to Cheltenham for a very special car show. He's got a big wallet and some big decisions to make.
Well, really, it's to identify the best possible vehicles and equipment for the right price, for the right operational role. We've got some unique vehicles for specialist squads like the Interceptor squad.
John is hoping to buy the next generation of vehicles for the Interceptor teams. And our boys are very demanding customers.
Well, many officers will have an ideal police vehicle as having the handling and performance of a Ferrari, the constitution of a Sherman tank and the load carrying capacity of a skip. No manufacturer makes those vehicles. What the show does for us is it allows us to look at the very best that manufacturers have to offer, the best equipment, quality of the equipment and of course cost.
The catchily named 35th National Association of Police Fleet Managers Conference is an annual event where buyers meet car makers and IT specialists with one common goal: to create the ultimate police cars. Here, highly trained officers can find everything they need to beat the baddies. Top vehicles and the kind of bleeding-edge technology that criminals would kill for. Last year, the ANPR, or Automatic Number Plate Recognition System, helped find an extra 3 million cars involved in crime.
So in effect, where previously we used to have handheld computers or computers in the back, everything's now on one screen,
yes,
including controlling all the lights and the rest of it.
Everything is controlled through that one screen.
John's happy to splash the cash on new cameras, but picking a car to put it in is a tough call. First up is a new version of the Scooby.
This is one that they've just developed, which we're considering as a potential replacement for our current Subaru Imprezas. I guess one of the issues for us is that the vehicle is a little bit smaller than its predecessor, and obviously for the type of work that we do, that's a critical feature. But it's an excellent vehicle. I know the ANPR team have looked at this.
Its smaller size might rule the Scooby out of the Interceptor's future, so John checks out his options.
This is more like something that will reduce my carbon footprint. Quite frankly, if any of my Intercept team bend my vehicle, then they find themselves driving one of these.
But John knows it's not low emissions that'll keep the Interceptors happy. Because beneath that charcoal suit beats not a heart, but a straight 8 with a tacked-on turbo.
Wow. Oh my goodness, a Lamborghini. Probably the reason I didn't let the Interceptor guys come to this show. This has probably got the carbon footprint of a 747. The ANPR team would love to get their hands on it. They would suggest this is ideal for the role.
This car will do 0 to 60 in a blistering 4 seconds and will top out at just under the speed of light. But with a price tag of 140 grand, it's more for playboys than policemen.
One thing's for sure, I'm not going to buy any.
At that price, John could buy another 10 of these.
Ah, right, so you've got the one box approach to the system.
Yes. Or 20 of these. Or 3/4 of one of these.
Blue lights on it. If any chief constables walking past, I suspect might be ordering this off their fleet managers.
Yeah.
But there's at least one car that has a solid chance of impressing both John and the Interceptors. The new Mitsubishi Evolution 10. The latest upgrade has got all of the Evo 8's intimidating beauty.
The look of the vehicle from the front, from someone who's thinking of running.
Yeah.
The idea behind this is to stop them running in the first place.
Yeah.
And with another 40 brake horsepower, it'll reach 60 a full second quicker.
So this is Triptronic gearbox, paddle shift gearbox. the shift change is very, very good indeed. And the last thing you need in an all-wheel drive high-performance car is something which changes gear unexpectedly. Or
Absolutely.
no, it's a nice car. Thanks very much indeed. I'll look forward to the evaluation. Cheers.
It looks like John's got some tough choices ahead of him. Thanks to their ANPR cameras, the Interceptors are constantly on the lookout for car crims, making some people take desperate measures to try and foil the high-tech system. It's 4 p.m. and the Chigwell unit are on patrol. At the wheel of the Evo 8 is Tizzy. And riding shotgun is Dave, linked to the ANPR computer. The ANPR's mission is to catch criminals by catching out their cars. And an officer at the Force Information Room has spotted a number plate that shouldn't exist. Used first to nick some petrol and then spotted on an Essex road. Now Tizzy and Dave have tracked it down to a block of flats in Harlow.
Basically, there's a vehicle that's come to our attention. It's been published on one of our intelligence bulletins. It's a silver Vauxhall Vectra that's been involved in effectively the theft of £50 worth of fuel. It's filled up at a petrol station and then made off without paying. The registration number that's displayed on the vehicle is no trace on our police national computer. So all intents and purposes, that registration number doesn't exist. Using facilities that we've got available to us, we've managed to trace what we believe is the vehicle responsible, which is what's parked directly next to us now. So what we're going to do is just have a look at the vehicle and perhaps knock on the address, see if the gentleman's in.
With fuel prices going through the roof, petrol theft is also on the rise. It's 20% up on last year. People think they'll get away with it by changing the car's number plate. But forging plates can mean a driving ban and 2 years in prison. Risking a criminal record for 50 quid's worth of fuel, like the owner of this car has done, seems bonkers.
That's got tape residue around it, mate. You can just about make out, just around here, where the tape's actually been cut using a craft knife or something similar, I would suggest. And also on the bottom of the J as well.
This guy has changed an 8 to a 3 and a U to a J and nicked some fuel, but he's left the evidence right there on his number plate. Tizzy and Dave have seen enough creative handiwork and go to make an arrest. I've had a car owner's out, or he's a very good dog impersonator. But the boys aren't bothered.
Because we've identified the plates have got score marks, my guess is where the tape was laid down. Obviously, if he has spotted us today and we leave, it gives him the opportunity, if he was that way inclined, to actually take the plates off and put some fresh ones on. We then lose sort of vital evidence. We'll have to seize his number plate.
But this may be trickier than expected. As everyone knows, the British police do not go around tooled up.
Oh yeah, you're right. You haven't got a Phillips screwdriver by any chance we could borrow for a couple of minutes? If you've got a slightly bigger head.
That's okay, yeah, that one?
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
Seizing the guy's plates means he can't get rid of the evidence, but it also means he can't drive the car around. Now it's just a matter of waiting.
Should we leave a note on it?
Should do, really, shouldn't we?
The game's up. Hand yourself in.
Yeah, no, don't do that, no.
The Interceptors are a very effective force on the ground, with race-tuned vehicles and highly trained drivers bringing criminals to justice. But the cars are only half of the story. A vital part of the team is based here in Boreham, and there isn't a wheel in sight. This is home to the Air Support Unit, or ASU. Its officers are like coiled springs, just waiting for the call. These boys are even more into their kit than the petrol heads on the ground. Every day starts with an inch-by-inch examination of the entire aircraft, a Eurocopter EC-135. This £4.5 million piece of kit has twin engines, a top speed of 150 miles per hour, and can be anywhere in the county in 15 minutes. It's also equipped with the latest ANPR cameras and can read a number plate from a quarter of a mile away. This means the ASU is not just for support, but an effective unit in its own right, responsible for some of the police's greatest successes. The Front Air Observer specialises in tracking cars, police units and fugitives on the ground using high-powered cameras with the latest heat-sensitive optics.
Yeah, I mean, the thermal imaging sensor itself, which sits behind there, it's accurate to a 1/10 of a degree. We use it sort of day and night time, and pretty much as soon as we've got somebody in it, there's no chance of them getting away, really.
This means that if a criminal stands still for too long, he's nicked.
I've seen it time and time again when we've come up on jobs. We've had people hide underneath tarpaulins, hide underneath sort of corrugated tin, hide in wheelie bins, and of course, because they've been running, they're quite hot, and their body heat does transfer to whatever they're hiding in. So there's no real getting away from it, really.
In charge of comms is the Rear Air Observer, who uses the downlink to feed intelligence to the officers on the ground. There may be a lot less traffic at 3,000 feet, but collisions still happen. At the base, there's a souvenir from a lucky escape after a run-in with a duck.
You've got the photograph here of the famous bird strike incident, where the aircraft had a collision with a fairly large bird, and the duck came off second in that encounter. And through here, we have a trophy from that encounter, minus a bird. It's not usual, but it does happen occasionally, and that's why I quite often see the front observers, front crew, with their clear visor down. Then if the bird strikes a bit high and comes through the windscreen, gives an extra layer of protection before it gets to your face.
It's 5 p.m, and an Interceptor team have reported a black Nissan that has been involved in an attempted robbery near Basildon.
It's armed robbery.
It's not stopping for cars, so the ASU is scrambled. Two minutes after the call, and the chopper is in the air. 5 minutes after that, and it's in position over the target.
Just shoot, confirm. Yes, sir. No, wrong side of the roundabout, so right, into South End Road. Behind the vehicle.
The officer in the marked car is just managing to keep on the fugitive's tail, but at that speed, it's a real danger to the public. And the helicopter tells the driver to hang back.
Yeah, 5-3. We ask for you to pull back, please, and QH99 to keep visual. Coming onto the roundabout now. It's the wrong way on the roundabout, And it's a right into Lee Wootton's Lane.
The driver's already wanted for armed robbery, but now he can add dangerous driving to the charge sheet.
Yes.
A marked police car up ahead has partially blocked the carriageway. But this guy looks like he wants to keep going forever and doesn't care who gets hurt.
Yeah, just had contact with the vehicle. It's a right, Vantage Hill Drive.
The driver pulls a hard right, and the marked car, an ST Mondeo that can top over 150 itself, is right on his tail.
Any unit back down on London Road at all? No, the passenger's decamped,
Coming up, the driver and the passenger split up. But can they both evade the Interceptors?
He's decamped and he's going across the back of the car park, on your right.
And the Chigwell team are faced with an overturned tractor and no way of getting the driver to hospital. Coming up on Police Interceptors, the chopper gets on top of a stolen Subaru.
Yeah, we've got three U's making off.
And the team are put to the test when a tractor overturns on a country road.
Anybody a witness?
Right, there's Mark.
Police pursuit vehicles on the ground have requested air support to track down a Nissan sports car involved in an attempted armed robbery. The chopper's been scrambled and is guiding the police cars into an estate in Basildon. The driver of the stolen car slowed down just enough for the passenger to jump out at a run. Faced with two targets, the chopper stays with the vehicle.
Fiesta, the vehicle's still following. He's white T-shirt, blue jeans, white trainers.
Despite the police car being well back, the Nissan narrowly misses another vehicle.
Get out, get your passenger out, get him into the back alleys on your left-hand side.
The driver takes more and more tight turns in a desperate effort to shake off his tail. But with the chopper guiding them in, the police are tightening their grip. The driver's tight left means the Mondeo has overshot and the driver has a chance to escape. It's up to the chopper to keep them informed now.
Left again. Straight down to the bottom. It's
to the right into a car parking area.
The driver's finally realised that a high-speed pursuit can only end one way, so he decides to change tack.
He's decamped and he's going across the back of the car park on your right. He's got white t-shirt, blue jeans, white trainers over the fence in the right-hand corner.
The driver has youth and adrenaline on his side. Pursuing officers have lost visual contact, so the ASU guides them in.
Yeah, police officer here in a moment. Right, can we clear the air, please? Police officer, do a left. Police officer, do a left. And he's through the alleyway in front of you towards the right. That's him, you've got a visual with him now. He's coming out of Dencore Crescent. He's done a right, and he's into an alleyway that's running along adjacent to the railway.
The robber's energy is finally starting to drop.
Yeah, he's done a right, he's looking knackered now in Maplin Gardens. He's going he's going straight up towards Beach Road again, he's walking. Okay, that marked car that's just done a right, do the next right again, please.
Maybe it's the blood rushing in his ears, but a man hasn't noticed the chopper overhead. Unfortunately for him, he's running out of options.
Right, immediately left and straight down between the two cars. He's coming out of an alleyway on the left-hand side by two bushes. Police officer who's chasing, get ready to meet him if he does 180. That's your man there. He's making off again from the officers, but they've got fresh legs, heading towards Timberlog Lane. Disregard, they've got him 3-2 with 1. He's detained.
GH99, receive that.
The driver was charged with taking the vehicle and failure to stop. The passenger who jumped out halfway through the pursuit is still at large. It's Tuesday, and the Stanway team is patrolling the A120. Driving the Mitsubishi Evo 8 is Sponge. Scanning the police computer is Fitchy, his partner in crime fighting. It's not all high-speed pursuits and urban crime for the Interceptors. Sometimes all the drama can come from a wrong turn down a country lane. A call comes over the radio.
Tractor that's overturned, just a one-vehicle crash. The driver's got out, but surprisingly he's possibly got a broken back, but he's managed to get out. The latest report is that he's losing consciousness. They're calling ambulance and fire and local traffic units, so we're just going to go as we're close by and see if we can assist.
If the driver of the overturned tractor isn't taken to hospital fast, with a suspected broken back, he could be in serious trouble.
Looks like solo paramedics are on scene.
Fitchy and Sponge's job is to take charge, seal off the road and help the rescue teams to do their job.
Anybody a witness?
I think this lad was a witness.
Are you a witness?
Yeah, it was right behind him.
Oh, were you? OK, just stick around for a minute, mate.
An ambulance team is busy getting the man stable, but the traffic is backing up.
Close the road, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah. Your local guys are going to do that for us.
Are they closing it at the roundabout? I don't know what you want to do, whether you want to out, because we've got members of the public doing traffic at the moment.
It's obviously a serious collision. We treat it as a serious investigation and obviously preserve the integrity of the evidence, such as the vehicle, and obviously speak to any witnesses to see what their point of view is. The primary concern at this stage is this gentleman's medical well-being. Anything else takes secondary.
The tractor driver is still talking, but he's in a lot of pain.
Broken back by the looks of it. Yeah. He's down there. He's not too well at the minute. He's got breathing difficulties, so could go the wrong way.
Breathing okay, yeah?
Are you breathing all right?
Fitchy calls up an air ambulance. The roads are gridlocked, and for the injured man, every second counts. The tractor's also starting to leak diesel into the road. Police cars always carry fire extinguishers just in case.
Yeah, the car's unlocked, so you should be able to get stuff out of it.
But the Essex Fire Brigade saves them the bother.
Initial report.
With the scene contained, Sponge goes looking for the witness.
Excuse me, first, sorry, I don't know your name. I wasn't here when you explained what happened. What direction was the tractor going in?
In towards Brighton. It's had 4 bags on the front forks, and obviously the trailer.
Yeah.
And it bounced, and as it's bounced across the road and dropped it that way.
Accidents like this are often hard on the witnesses as well as the victims, and Sponge needs to make sure that this fella doesn't go into shock.
I was going to say, you're okay, don't you?
Yeah, no.
Feel all right? I mean, you can see there's a little bit of shock, but that's understandable from what you're seeing. As long as you're okay. Is somebody going to be picking you up?
15 minutes after Fitchie's call, the air ambulance arrives.
An entrance through there, I think. For a land ambulance, it's quite slow and cumbersome. They're obviously not going to get there in anywhere near the time that they would in a helicopter.
For Fitchie and Sponge, it's a result. Fast wheels and quick thinking have made sure the man got the best treatment available. He went on to make a full recovery. It's 2 p.m. at Stanway Nick. Fitchie and Sponge in the Evo are back from patrol unexpectedly. It seems the Evo's toughened suspension and the bumpy country roads have caused a blowout. But this has got nothing to do with the tyres.
We seem to have had a negligent discharge, Bob. I just heard this hissing sound and opened the boot and there it was.
Oh dear.
Our very own foam party. Here's Exhibit A.
All that extra cleaning up means Fitchie and Sponge are missing their usual coffee break and their favourite soap opera.
They don't show you this at Sunhill, do they? No. Fortunately, we don't have to handle hand grenades on a daily basis. They don't let us do that. Or sharp implements.
Put that one in first, I'll put this on top.
No, it's just something we're looking
Remember the
into.
guy with the dodgy number plates? He's just realised his car's been tampered with, and Tizzy and Dave are back.
We attended the register keeper's address yesterday. Unfortunately, he wasn't in. We seized the plates and left a note on the car, and he rang us up, obviously wanting to know why we've taken his plates. So what we've done is come back to the address today with hopefully he's in, and with a view to arresting him for that offence.
And this time they're not falling for a dog impression.
Oh yeah, it's the police. Oh, mate.
So the dog's all right.
You having problems with the dog, are you?
The man is taken into custody, and at the station, the desk sergeant spells it out for him.
It's been alleged that you've driven a silver Vauxhall onto a big garage forecourt in Harlow and filled the vehicle with fuel to the value of £50.94. Subsequently, you've made no attempt to pay for that said fuel and made off, and the officers told me that the index plate had been altered.
The man is charged with making off without payment and given a room for one. Despite a talent for forging plates, he didn't have the nous to change them back, and he didn't reckon on the detective work of the Interceptors. It's 11:30 at night, and at the ASU, officers get a call about a car that's failing to stop. The team know the drill backwards and can move from tea cakes to take off in less than 2 minutes. The car is a Subaru Impreza that's been stolen from a dealer in Kent. When the chopper locates it, the Scooby's at the Dartford crossing and heading at high speed towards Southend, 20 miles away.
UH99, we're above, recording.
The car is ignoring police calls to stop and makes its way through town.
Stand by at the roundabout now. Yeah, Hamlet Court Road, down southbound, Hamlet Court Road, southbound. Yeah, straight on, still Hamlet Court Road.
Still Hamlet Court Road.
Yeah, straight on, still.
Just when the guys on the chopper are settling in, the car comes to a sharp left-hander.
Yeah, he's at the junction, he's crashed at the bottom of Hamlet Court Road. Stand by, decab, bottom of Hamlet Court Road, into Station Road.
In the thermal imaging camera, three figures are clearly seen leaving the car at a run.
Making off, into Station Road now.
You're making off, Hamlet Court Road, into Station Road.
just watching at the moment, see where they go.
No, one's gone off right, he's gone over to the garden.
Yeah, straight down as you come down out of Hamlet Court Road, straight down the hill towards the seafront. Got 2 on foot.
The car thieves might not know it, but they're about to run out of land.
Yeah, 9-9, down the steps, down onto the seafront, stand by. 9-9, Western Esplanade, Shorefield Road at the moment. Actually onto the seafront, on the seaside.
It's the middle of the night, and if the thieves are looking for a donkey to ride off on, they're out of luck. They'll have to find a plan B, and fast.
Yes, up Shorefield Road, up Shorefield Road.
Shorefield Road.
The car thieves have finally realised there's a chopper above them, and do the only thing they can think of, they go to ground.
Temporary loss at the moment, stand by.
The ASU have lost the men in the narrow alleyways of a building. Ideally, the Crims would get right inside, but at that time of night, even in Southend, people aren't opening their doors to sweaty strangers.
Bottom flat somewhere.
What our car thieves don't know is that after their little workout, there's no hiding place. On the thermal imaging screen, they're now lit up like an amusement arcade.
Yeah, we have got them. They're actually hid up at the moment in between some buildings, stand by.
Yeah, all right then. Yeah, you can go to Town 90 for the location review.
The men are trying to avoid the cameras in the sky.
Give me 1 minute and I'll have it.
They even make a desperate bid for more cover. But by now, officers on the ground are closing in.
Where are they in relation to us?
Yeah, are you on the corner? Is that you on the corner?
Me walking now, I don't know if you can see me, he's hanging the headlights.
Yeah, just walk up there and I'll tell you when to stop. He's under a bush on your left-hand side. Cross over, now go right, up, stay on the path. They're under that bush in front of you. Yeah, right on top of them now. 2 detained.
Yes, 2 detained.
No, much obliged.
It's a solid collar, but for the Interceptors, it's not over yet.
Yeah, 9-9, there's 2 detained, so we're going to go look for the other one, stand by.
Early on in the pursuit, the third man split off from the other 2 and went over a wall. The question is, has he made a run for it, or did he hole up, hoping the police would just give up on him?
Right, I'm just walking Holland Road. Any particular idea of where they may be from here?
Yeah, he went into a place on the right, onto the first turning on the right, basically, where you can actually go between buildings.
Can you see my torch?
Yeah, I've got you visual on the screen.
And is this where he's gone in?
Yeah, that's where we last saw him go into there.
In the chopper, the front observer starts looking for sources of heat that might give away the man's position.
What's that just to the left of that? That's some heat of a drain or something. But he climbed over into this, but his track should be pretty good.
Since it's late at night and the trail is still fresh, officers decide to get a police dog involved.
QZ unit.
He climbed over that wall.
Yeah, you're in exactly the right place there. He was only in there a moment ago.
Could you let the dog go in first?
Remember, we're watching in case he breaks cover.
While the chopper's watching, the officers move in, and the dog picks up a scent.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, before you leave here, can you give me a call, please?
The man's been hiding in a shed, 20 yards from where we last saw him.
Yeah, will do. It looks like we've got the third arrested. Yeah, well done. Nice job. Thanks for that. I think that's all 3 complete now.
Instead of running away, the man gambled on his hiding place being good enough to fool the police. But with the chopper in the air, he was running very long odds. The stolen Subaru was recovered and the men were charged with nicking the car, dangerous driving and failing to stop. They were banged up for 2 years apiece.
The third one's been arrested.
Coming up, Fitchy and Sponge deal with some troubled tourists.
You tell me, cops, if it's not funny, it'll smell a little bit odd.
I'm Israeli, I'm not from here. Yeah, received that. We'll make for the area.
On the Stanway beat in the Subaru Impreza, Fitchy and Sponge are called to a local garage. 2 lads on a trip around the world have been dealing with an Essex local, and it seems they've come off second best.
Yes.
You've travelled here?
Yes, to buy a new car.
To buy a new car?
Yeah.
Right, OK. And then that's when somebody's stolen some money?
Yeah, exactly. And when you were changing, you want to try the new car, starting to start it. And the person tell me, OK, we can count the money now. Took the money, never even didn't count it, put it in your pocket and say, oh, OK, bye.
It appears that a man has stolen their money during the sale of a car.
And this guy snatched it out of your hand?
He told me something like this. can we count the money now? I tell him, yeah, no problem. I started counting. And my friend tell him, give me the keys. I want to try it.
Yeah.
And in this stage, the money always already in his hand.
So he's getting the keys.
He's getting the keys. He's in the car.
And he's already got money in his hand.
He took the money, put it in pocket, never counted, and gone. You tell me, cops, if it's not funny, smell a little bit out. Yeah. The money was in
Why
his
did
hand.
you start agreeing a price and handing money over if you hadn't even checked the vehicle before?
We started to do that,
Yeah.
and then he
I
took
think
the money.
I think the lesson you need to learn here is to check the vehicle before you even start agreeing a price.
Thank you very much, sir.
Right, so which car did you come to see to buy?
This one.
That one over there?
Yeah.
Right.
It's been a long day, and thanks to their phone party earlier, the boys have missed their coffee break.
I was trying to start, he was grabbing his money and run.
Right, okay.
But Sponge thinks he's worked it out.
Right, it's slowly coming together. From what we can ascertain at the moment, the person who's supposedly selling the vehicle has came here with the car. They've showed him the money. He's took the money off them rather than them handing it over. But he's left them the keys and they're part of the logbook, and then he's left. So it may well be we have a disagreement here about how much has been paid. So we'll do a few more inquiries and hopefully we'll find if we have got a crime or not at this stage. We're not too sure.
But these boys have no doubt that it's a dodgy deal. They've lashed out £600 on a car that won't even start.
See, turn it off.
So did you not drive it before you gave him the money?
No, I didn't drive it, he drove it.
He drove it?
Yeah, he drove it.
told us fast.
By now, it's starting to get dark. Then a neighbour who'd helped the boys earlier arrives. Maybe he can shed some light.
I pushed it up here. Yeah. And then I started and it went dead. The petrol light come on, it's out of petrol.
Right. What do you think?
Maybe. I'm gonna try.
Go and get some petrol. I bet that car starts. Right? I'm telling you.
Okay.
Go and get some petrol. That car will start.
Can I go to get some petrol? Yeah.
By all means.
After 2 hours of dealing with this, Fitchy is definitely ready for his cuppa, and he thinks he can see a way out.
If that car starts and it's the petrol, no, just hear me
And
out.
if it's just the
then
petrol,
you're a happy
for
guy.
sure, yes. For sure, more than happy.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. These guys obviously feel a little bit aggrieved. They think they bought a dodgy car. The local mechanic thinks they bought a sound car for a reasonable price, and they just need to put some juice in it. If that's the case, then they're going to look pretty foolish.
A quick trip later, and one of the lads is back with some fuel.
Is the oil level low at the moment?
No oil at all.
It's obviously... No, surprise, surprise, the car's just started.
Actually, yeah. It's a quiet engine, actually. Sounds nice.
These lads have bought a car off an Essex boy and live to tell the tale. Fitchy can get his coffee and everyone's happy. Everyone except SpongeBob.
Yes.
Don't want to interrupt, we've got another situation. They may not have insurance to drive that off, so... What insurance you got to drive this?
What?
What insurance do you have?
I don't know. No, I have insurance on this one.
Right, who's got insurance to drive that then?
No one.
You can't drive it then?
No.
No, you can't drive it.
You told me you got me 1 week insurance.
Who has?
The owner. No, I swear.
He might have said that, but it doesn't work like that, not in this country.
Yes.
You have no insurance, so you're not driving it. Simple as that.
1 second, just I want to see if it's on drive, okay? Just till here, okay? Is it okay with you?
You can go up to there and reverse back, but you're not taking it anywhere. Sounds like a good car to me.
Yeah, sounds like a really good purchase.
I want to say sorry to the English police. Thank you for the good treatment. We messed up a little bit, I know.
If the boys can get insurance tonight, Sponge and Fitchy will be happy to let them go. But Sponge has thought of something else.
The problem we have at the moment is the gentleman's produced an insurance policy which covers him on this vehicle here, which is the one they turned up in. He's got a licence from Israel, but we're looking at the policy and we're not entirely certain that that licence makes that policy valid.
Not only have the lads bought a car that they can't drive, but things are about to get worse.
So because you've got an Israeli licence, this policy doesn't cover you to drive. Neither of these vehicles are going anywhere until you get them insured.
Very nice. Nice. Very nice.
At this time of night, they're going to have difficulty getting insurance and finding anywhere open. We can't get them access to the internet here, so they're going to have to park the vehicles up and come and collect them tomorrow once they've sorted out some insurance.
Ironically, they've tipped up here, asked for our help, we've now created another problem for them on a life's little unforeseen circumstances, shall we say.
I think they wish they'd have stayed in London by the sounds of it.
The lads are given a friendly warning not to drive the cars off until they're insured, and Sponge and Fitchy can finally go off for a nice cup of coffee.